quite a number of subscribers back. I'm just doing short videos on YouTube at the moment, as I don't have the time or desire to make longer ones, and I'm kind of not traveling. I'm just working on my writing and promotion of my health books and my new fictional thriller, You Will Die in Bali. And yeah, living the healthy life, enjoying myself, eating well, training in this lovely park with all the calisthenics things, the monkey bars here, and you can do the pull-ups over there, all that kind of fun stuff, which is great. So you don't need a gym, and this place is great to walk because you are going up and down hills, roads. You can walk up these steps coming up also very soon, but I don't know why I'm talking because there's nobody here yet. Let's wait a bit. It's always the problem with YouTube. It takes a long time to get people on. I used to have thousands of people in my lives. But that was because I was involving pretty ladies and was being a bit silly myself, and I just don't do that anymore. And yeah, so I don't do that anymore. I've changed my ways. I don't want to be people's clown. These are the steps I run up. Hello there, like that. Yeah, these are great sprinting steps. There's a great view. You see the Pattaya city over there. Very nice place. In the middle of the city, Pratumnak. A few mosquitoes around though. Nobody coming on to watch. No. It's just why I don't do the YouTube lives much anymore. I just finished an hour-long TikTok live, and that was very good. Quite a few people on that, but nobody coming on here. Again, nobody. After how many minutes? Two and a half. Well, I'll go on for 5 or 6 and then I'll stop. Because going live on YouTube doesn't seem to be worth it unless you're a lot more subscribers. Well, I got like 3,650 or something, and I think you got to get to at least 10,000 or so for it to be worthwhile to go live. Mind you, when I did go live, having crazy fun with some of these ladies, I got some 250,000 views one time or another. Yeah, that was cool. Hello, thanks for joining my little live here on YouTube while I'm walking and training up in the Pratumnak Woods in the hill here. Lovely. Great place to be. Now that it's, what time is it, 6:30, finally cooling down a bit. It's been so freaking hot the last few days, 35 degrees every day. And very hard to do much outside at the moment. I'm actually struggling a little bit with heat exhaustion because I've been feeling so tired every day, despite going to bed around 10:30, 11. But just to feel tired every day. I remember that now from last year. Yeah, I think last year around this time. Also in Cambodia once, I was struggling for a whole week because of the heat. You don't realize that it's actually the heat that's making you tired because it's so hot. Even though I'm drinking tons and tons of water with salt, very important to have salt in your water, by the way, and lemon. I always drink my water with salt and lemon for your health. We need the iodine, we need the lemon. Is really, really healthy, and it neutralizes the stomach, so it's great. Our message has been held for review, so I wonder if there's some more trolls on here. I've tried my best to keep away from the trolls, and we actually agreed a peace deal yesterday from the person involved. You stop, I stop, and so on and so forth. And I said, okay, great, I agree. It's not worth both of our times. We've got other things to work on and make our lives happy and prosperous. That's what he said to me. And I said, yes, I totally agree. So it was agreed that the horrible fake talk about me and doctored AI videos making me look stupid and nasty and whatever, stopped, removed, which they were today. Most of them, I think. Hello, Max. Ooh, hello, Max walking through a tree. Out of breath, makes I'm walking up a hill. Yes. So that was agreed. I removed my posts from my platforms, and they removed their. I don't know if they removed all of their posts from the various toxic expats groups, but I think so. So yeah, it's just difficult to know because there were so many made. God bless America. Yeah, Ford Mustang. I don't see one. I don't see a Mustang, mate. I had a Mustang myself. But the thing was so dangerous to drive. You put the foot down, the 500, put your foot down on the pedal and the back would just spin out like crazy if it was wet. God bless America, yeah. Once Donald Trump leaves, hopefully America can be great again. Sorry to say, but let's not talk about politics here. So yeah, we agreed this peace deal. There's so much talk about peace deals in the world at the moment when, in fact, there's mostly wars going on and conflict. And the attacks on me were very, very bad. Lasted almost 2 weeks. I put out the book, You Will Die in Bali, based on a true story, subtitled Deception, Betrayal and Survival in Paradise. Where in the UK are you from? Well, river fishing UK. I was born in Bristol originally, but I only lived there for 6 or 7 years. And then my family we moved out to Austria, Innsbruck, because I became a ski racer. Yeah, the youngest ever British senior ski champion at 15, the youngest ever British in the Calgary in the Olympic Games in 1988 at 18. And yeah, sadly broke my leg badly when I was 20, ranked 16th or 17th in the world in downhill, so that was a bit of a bummer. I went back to the UK for 2 years after 9/11 in America happened. So I was in New York at the time. I saw the whole thing live, so I didn't like that much. I can hear in your accent, mate, that sounds really good, buddy. We had a better life away from the UK. Yeah, well, what are you trying to say? I don't have an English accent. I think I do. I don't sound German or anything like that. I may have a bit of a different mixed type of accent, but I'm definitely not. I don't sound American. I don't sound Australian. I don't sound South African. And I don't think I think I speak quite clear, coherent English mostly. I may pronounce some words differently or whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you. So yes, bad things said about me. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe and share the live. You sound like an English person. I wasn't saying that, pal. I said I can hear it from your accent. You're from. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. Didn't quite. I can't read very well without my reading glasses. That's the problem here, and it's getting dark, although I can see the screen. Yeah, so it was horrible. I just released this book, You Will Die in Bali, based on a true story, Deception, Betrayal and Survival in Paradise. It's about my time in Bali and how things went so horribly wrong for me there. A woman that I religiously married, a Muslim by mistake, turned out to be an absolute crazed lunatic. And any names, it's a fictional thriller and a business venture I got into which went badly wrong. I lost a lot of money, spent lots of money in court, couldn't get anywhere because of the corona. I released the book just recently, even though it happened over 3 years ago. It took a long time to process it and then finally get around to actually writing it, because I didn't really know how to write it at first, but then I came up with a good idea. So yeah, and that caused a lot of controversy. A lot of people who think it may be about them got upset and then started to attack me. I think I may have said something about them online as well, which was probably my mistake. And anyhow, that's kicked it off and got pretty nasty with all kinds of hate speech and fake claims about me and my persona and what I have apparently done in my life with women and so on, which is none of which is true. Nothing ever like that. The youngest girlfriend I ever had was 28, and that's that. And I hadn't had a girlfriend now for about, I don't know, almost a year, something like that, because I've been traveling back and forth and just got back to Thailand from Europe again and so on. Yeah, so anyway, that's that done. I hope all that stuff has now stopped. I hope I can get on with my life and live my life peacefully. Just focus on positivity and helping people live healthier, better lives, longer lives, because that's what my methods teach people, not just to lose weight, but also to gain strength, energy, and rebuild health completely. Let me just pass these people here quickly. And yeah, it's not that difficult to do if you know how to do it. You see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to do it. A lot of people still make the same old mistake by going to the gym too many times, working out too hard, too long, which is very bad for your heart. Pushes up the level of cortisol really, really high, which leads to heart disease, heart attacks and strokes. Okay, number one. Number two, the whole 3 meals a day thing, breakfast, lunch and dinner, is absolute bullshit, made up by the food industry just to sell more food. Shouldn't do that. Should not eat more than twice a day. If that, I eat once a day mostly, if I'm in my proper lane. Over Christmas time when I was with my family, I ate more, but that was then. It's okay. And now we're back to doing the proper carnivore OMAD lifestyle. 1 meal a day. And what is that? That's usually a grilled pork steak or beef steak alone, or with a bunch of eggs, or just eggs, 6-8 eggs, scrambled with cheese, cream, and some other things like that. Meat, eggs, fish, seafood. That's basically it, guys. And don't believe the vegans. Don't believe the vegans. A little dancing over there. It's quite funny. I'm not quite sure what benefit it's supposed to have for their health. They're not really moving, but they're having fun. That's the most important thing. So, anyhow, if you can, do me a favor, go to my bio, click the stand store link in there, which takes you to my stand store, which has all the health books and free downloads too, free health information, free health consultancy calls too. You can book a free call with me. And also, if you can, buy my book about Bali, because it's going to knock your socks off. You're going to be so surprised when you read it that it's going to be a wow, wow, wow moment, kind of like a shocking moment. It's not about bad-mouthing Bali, it's just about explaining how things went so badly wrong for me, because of the mistakes I made and the people I got in with. And that messed everything up for me, and I'm not the only one. A lot of other people have had their lives messed up there too, and some young kid just the other day, I think 21 or 22, was mysteriously found unalived in the pool after a party night with his friends in Bali, and they don't know how it happened. Funny that, isn't it? Remember, please share the live and subscribe, because I'm going to turn around soon and go back because it's getting dark. Yeah, so that's that. I'm turning around now. Yeah, I mean, things happen in every country. Yeah, some women died in Laos, getting poisoned in the alcohol. Very sad. That happens in Bali too a lot. I had a drink spiked in Cambodia. I was sick for 2 days. It was awful. I was in hospital for 2 days. Infusions and whatever else they had to give me. So it was so painful I could barely move my body. So you've got to be very, very careful what you drink in these countries. And probably the best advice is not to drink anything. I've totally dialed back what I drink these days. It used to be a lot more, but it's really not worth it, because you lose your productivity, you lose your energy, you lose your focus, and you lose your mind. So yes, something here and there is okay. Keeping it tame, keeping it light. But yeah, I mean, you always feel the best if you have absolutely nothing the next day. If you have nothing for 2-3 days, you always feel much better. It's true, you know. But you know, that's what I try to do. 3-4 days a week now, nothing, and then I'll have a little bit more on the weekend, and leave it at that. Anybody else coming online to join me here? Come on, let's get the party going. It's 34 people. There was 30 here before. Now there's hardly anyone here. Let's go madness again. That's great though, because they're doing this stuff here at 7 o'clock at night. It's nice. We've got some Thai boxing going on over here. See? Very cool. Thai boxing training. Great. It's a great park, this. And there's the Pattaya Tower. So the Jomtien Beach is down there. Very, very nice. And obviously, it's like doing it this time of night because it's breezy and much cooler. It's only about 27, 28 degrees at the moment, as opposed to 35 during the day. And that is also a great sport they do here. They kick the ball around with that thing around with their foot and head. See? It's really hard. It's like volleyball, but just with the feet. Very, 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 very difficult to do, actually. Yeah. And yeah, it's a great place to be, especially now, 7, because it's cool, man. Although I'm sweating like a pig from doing about 3-4 kilometers of fast walking. That's what I do it for, though. One of the best exercises you can ever do is walk, and strength train, like this guy's doing here. He's doing crunches. It's not the best way for your back, mind you, but anyway, better than nothing. So, I've been on for about 17-20 minutes now. It's not that busy. I hope some more of you come on. So I won't be on for much longer, but I'll be posting a lot more every day. Positivity, positive stuff. The hate campaign against me has apparently stopped, from the people who originated it, at least. There are still people out there who are believing or spreading the fake news about me. Please, if you see anything, don't believe it, because none of it's true. It's all a bunch of made up lies, just to hurt me and bring me down and try to make me leave the country, basically. As if any of the allegations that they made with fake accounts, of course, anonymous fake accounts against me were true, then I'd long since be in jail in multiple countries. And of course that's never happened, because nothing that was ever said that I apparently did ever was done. Ever. Never, ever. Not ever have I done anything wrong to anyone, anyone. No. I'm a good person, good upbringing, good education, good family. You know, it's just, I'm an outspoken person. I'm an online presence. I have to be, because I publish books, health, fitness, food, and also now novels about my life and my experiences and so on. So, and I put stories on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, and Substack, and so on, to spread the news and get my books out there. And it has to be done. So this thing is great. This is very cool, this game. Let me show you. There's nobody here. It's very cool. And they're very fit too. Look at this guy. Yeah, so that's it. So all just positivity coming from me now. Motivational stuff, positive stuff, health, food, fitness, travel, life. Yep. And some talk about, shut up, buddy. Some talk about trading. I trade Bitcoin quite a bit, but at the moment it's so difficult to trade. It's just going sideways to down. People keep saying the bottom is in, but it's not. It's now, 63,000 today. I haven't traded it in quite a while, because I was just not sure if I should go in or not, because the spikes and the ups and downs are so difficult to gauge and handle, because you can be in the right and then so quickly be in the wrong again and get stopped out, whether you're selling or buying. That's the problem. So it's very, very difficult to make money when it's so choppy. And now you can't see me because there's no lights around where I'm going. fortunately. So just go down to this parking lot area here where there are some lights, and then I'll be signing off. Otherwise I'm gonna fall down something myself and hurt myself. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. See you next time.